Catherine Zeta Jones, who conquered the whole world with her beauty and talent, a favorite of fortune. However, the incredible success to the actress, who played the role of Velma in Chicago and Alina in The Mask of Zorro, came not by chance, but because of her dedication and self-discipline. Childhood and family. Catherine was born in the coastal city of Swansea, Wales. The future star was born on September 25, 1969 into the family of the owner of a small bakery. Catherine is the third child of Welshman David and Irishwoman Patricia. Unlike her two elder brothers, she showed creative ability from an early age, loved to sing and dance in front of the mirror, posing as an actress. The girl received her first name in honor of her father's mother, and her second in honor of her Irish grandmother. According to family legend, Zeta was the name of the ship on which Catherine's great-grandmother sailed to Wales. Later, the second name would become part of the stage name of the actress, and the whole world will know the story of its origin. When Catherine was 4, she had a viral disease, which gave a complication in the form of shortness of breath and almost cost the girl life. But in the fate of the future actress intervened happy accident, and after a timely operation on her trachea, she left only a small scar. Jones' family lived very modestly in a small house on the outskirts of Swansea. To help her husband, who worked as a baker and salesman in the shop from dawn till late evening, Patricia sewed clothes for her neighbors, who were as poor as they were. In the early 80s, Catherine's parents were lucky enough to win the national lottery, £100,000, and they could afford to move to a more prosperous area of Swansea and open a real bakery. David and Patricia indulged their beloved daughter in everything and allowed her to take up dancing, paying in advance for the entire course in the dance studio. Catherine was 7 years old, and she already dreamed of the stage. The girl practiced 6 hours a day of dance and acted in the school theater. She made a schedule for a week and followed it without fail, always achieving the goal. When Catherine was 14, came to Swansea film crew of the popular show Pajama Game. The girl went to an audition and got the role, and after the filming in Wales, an invitation to their continuation in London. Career. The beginning. In the British capital, Catherine, the owner of a delicate olive skin and amber eyes, quickly became popular. Already in the late 80s, she took part in several projects, such as 41 Street and Espel and Company. Debut of the actress on the big screen was in 1990 in a joint French-Italian comedy Les 1001 Nuits, in which she played the role of Scheherazade. The film by Philippe de Broca was not a success, but attracted even more attention to the young actress and gave her a chance to play the role of Marietta in the melodramatic British series in 1991 The Darling Buds of May. Over the next 4 years had already become a British celebrity. Catherine played in several films. The most significant of these are considered a comedy Sports State Blue Juice, in which she collaborated with Stephen McIntosh and Ewan McGregor, and the Victorian drama The Return of the Native, where she played the beautiful Eustace. Clive Owen and Ray Stevenson starred as fans of Eustacia. First roles in Hollywood. The conquest of Hollywood. Catherine began in 1995 by agreeing to play the role of Catherine the Great in the historical drama of the same name. Despite high expectations, the picture had no success, and the proposal for a young and bold British girl is not poured. In 1996, Catherine was able to play in the thriller The Phantom, where she performed the role of the beautiful leader of the pirates Sally, and her partner was Billy Zane. At the end of that year, in a television miniseries Titanic, Catherine played the role of a first-class passenger, who met on the journey of her former lover, whose role was played by Peter Gallagher. The creation of the series coincided with the hype about the filming of James Cameron's movie, which adversely affected the success of the project. The breakthrough in her career came in 1998, when Martin Campbell was looking for an applicant for the role of Helen in the amazing adventure drama The Mask of Zorro. 4 starring roles have already been approved by Antonio Banderas and Sir Anthony Hopkins. Actors to the utmost extent took fencing lessons, but Campbell could not find an actress for the role of Helen. Initially, he considered the candidacy of the Swedish Isabella Scorupco, but hesitated. Also for the role of Helen tried Spanish Penelope Cruz and even Colombian Shakira, but the director was not satisfied with the results of tests. And again in the life of Catherine intervened happy accident. Steven Spielberg, a friend of Campbell, by chance saw in a television series Titanic Catherine and advised his friend to invite her to the audition. The role of Helen has become a landmark in the career of an actress. It was with her and began the ascent of Catherine Zeta Jones on Hollywood Olympus. The best roles. Before the enormous success of the musical Chicago, which rang in 2002, Catherine performed the role in the mystical horror drama The Haunting, in which she was joined by Liam Neeson, Owen Wilson, and Lily Taylor, and in the detective thriller Traffic by director Steven Soderbergh. In the film, Catherine played the role of the wife of drug lord Carlos Ayala, the role played by Stephen Bauer. The film also starred Michael Douglas, Dennis Quaid, Benjamin Bratt, and Benicio del Toro. The role of the bitchy vaudeville diva Velma in the musical Chicago is considered one of the best works of the actress. The 33-year-old actress won an Oscar and a BAFTA for her brilliant performance as Velma. In the 2003 comedy Intolerable Cruelty, the actress played the role of a marriage swindler, glittering duet with George Clooney. Despite negative reviews from film critics, the picture, funny and romantic, was enjoyed by audiences. In 2004, 2 films with the star were released. In a simple but very kind and touching drama, The Terminal, Catherine's partner was Tom Hanks. And in the crime comedy Ocean's 12, she joined a star team of casino robbers, consisting of Brad Pitt, George Clooney, Julia Roberts, and Matt Damon. The motion picture became the event of the movie season, and for a long time held the first positions in the world box office ratings. In released in 2005 Western The Legend of Zorro, describing the events that took place 10 years after the first film, Catherine was able to repeat its triumph in 1998. The duo of Catherine and Antonio Banderas is considered one of the most beautiful film duos in Hollywood history. Over the next few years, the actress has been involved in the melodrama No Reservations, in which her partner was Aaron Eckhart, in the thriller Death-Defying Acts about the famous Houdini, a role played by Guy Pearce, and in the comedy Lay the Favorite, in which the company was made by Bruce Willis and Vince Vaughn. In the political crime drama of 2012 with Mark Wahlberg and the title role Broken City, Catherine played the role of the wife of the mayor, played by Russell Crowe. The following year, the actress played the role of Dr. Siebert in the psychological thriller With an Unpredictable Outcome, Side Effects. The film was directed by Steven Soderbergh and also starred Rooney Mara, Jude Law, and Channing Tatum. After playing the Russian spy Katya in the film Red 2, which also starred Bruce Willis, Anthony Hopkins, Brian Cox, Helen Mirren, David Thewlis, and John Malkovich, the actress took a break in her career and appeared on the screen again only 4 years later. In 2017, Catherine accepted an invitation to star in a series about the feud between Joan Crawford and Bette Davis, played by Jessica Lange and Susan Sarandon. Catherine plays a minor but striking role in the series, also featuring Alfred Molina, Kathy Bates, and Stanley Tucci. In 2017, the actress began filming in the historical drama Cocaine Godmother. In the picture, she had to reincarnate as the famous Colombian drug baroness Griselda Blanco, the Florida crime queen of the 80 Seconds. The film also starred Juan Pablo Espinosa and Warren Christie. It premiered in early 2018. Since 2017, Catherine has been working on the role of Cleopatra in Steven Soderbergh's musical Cleo. The actress considers this role important because Cleopatra was played by Catherine's favorite actress Elizabeth Taylor in 1963. Catherine remembers once bought a huge bouquet of daffodils, waiting for the appearance of Elizabeth Taylor at the entrance to the Royal Theatre. When Taylor regally got out of the car, the girl walked up to her, handed her the bouquet, and asked her to remove her sunglasses so she could see the legendary violet color of Elizabeth's eyes. The Queen of Hollywood did not comply with the girl's request, but she accepted the flowers. In Black serial comedy Queen America, actress starred as a famous stylist and beauty coach Vicki Ellis, able to make almost any applicant to win a beauty contest. But her new protege Samantha is completely clueless and frankly ugly, and Vicki has to invent incredible tricks to make an ugly beauty queen. Catherine Zeta Jones's personal life. Catherine had her first affair back in London. Her chosen one was a popular TV presenter, John Leslie, who was terribly jealous of her, and the engagement with whom she broke off before moving to Los Angeles. In 1998, Michael Douglas, fascinated by Catherine for her role in The Mask of Zorro, made an attempt to begin a relationship with the actress, joking that he would like to become the father of her children. However, Catherine did not appreciate the joke, and for 6 months Douglas showered her with gifts and luxury bouquets of flowers. Notwithstanding such an onslaught, Catherine gave up. By that time, Michael did not live with his ex-wife, but was not formally divorced. To get a divorce, he had to pay $45 million payoff. In 1999, Catherine and Michael announced their engagement. On all the glossy covers, she smiled happily, showing a ring worth $2 million. In 2000, the couple had a son, Dylan, and soon they were married. In 2003, Carries was born, after which Catherine began to show the first signs of bipolar disorder. For several years she managed to hide her health problems, but when Michael was diagnosed with a malignant tumor in his throat, Catherine threw everything into the fight for the life of her beloved husband. After Michael's illness receded, Catherine's bipolar disorder, lurking for a while, made itself felt again as a result of constant overwork and stress. It became apparent with renewed force in 2012. Michael acted unexpectedly, saying that he did not intend to tolerate the constant mood swings Catherine and even wanted to file for divorce. However, when Catherine underwent therapy, the couple reconciled. Catherine Zeta Jones now. Over the past few years, Catherine has appeared less frequently on movie screens, but still attends social events. In 2019, she was spotted at the 76th Golden Globe and Emmy Awards, and in 2020, Zeta Jones attended the 26th Screen Actors Guild Awards. Nothing is known about Catherine Zeta Jones' upcoming film shoots apparently. The actress has decided to devote most of her free time to her growing children and spouse. The actress often shares photos from holidays spent with her family. The fact that the family is idle, and confirms Michael Douglas, who in interviews repeatedly stated that Catherine was and remains an excellent wife and mother. In August 2022, it was announced that Catherine will play a major role, the mother of the Morticia family, in the new film adaptation of The Addams Family by Tim Burton. At the center of the series Wednesday will be the heroine of the young actress Jenna Ortega,